Hello all, I welcome my viewers and students to my YouTube platform ePolitical Science, and today I'll be talking on an article History's Warning that is inspired by Shri Madhav's article and on the completion of 50 years of emergency. This article is talking about the various factors, discussion, its relationship with democracy and the future perspective. So, students who are preparing for civil services, competitive exams, and other exams also, including your graduation and undergraduation, where you need to be thorough with the current affairs, current issues, contemporary topics. So, I'll also be posting the link of this particular article in the description box. So I would request you to please go through it and stay tuned for more updates on the current affairs part. So let us begin with this discussion on history's warning. Echoes of the past. The 1975 emergency in India. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it, warned philosopher George Santayana. As we approach the 50th anniversary of the infamous emergency imposed in India in 1975, it becomes crucial for us to rekindle public memory of this tragic event. It shook the very foundations of the world's largest democracy, subjecting its democratic credentials to severe scrutiny for 22 months. Now, what Dr. Ambedkar's prescient warning was. Now, India's independence, hard won after decades of struggle against the Britishers, came with a profound caution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, while drafting the Constitution, warned the Constituent Assembly on November 25, 1949, that India's loss of independence in the past was often due to betrayal and treachery by its own people. He poignantly asked, will history repeat itself? Now, Ambedkar was categorical. If political parties fail to rise above partisan interests, Indian independence would be jeopardized. He further urged countrymen to resolve to fight to the last drop of our blood to protect their hard-earned freedom. His words proved chillingly prophetic, as the nation would soon face this dangerous reality. With this, we also come to the rise of Indira Gandhi. He is talking about Shri Madhav is also talking about this particular phenomenon, and the dangerous reality foreseen by Ambedkar came to pass not through external aggression but through internal betrayal and treachery. The Indian National Congress split in 1969 with the one faction led by Morarji Desai, that was known as Congress O, and the other by Indira Gandhi, that was known as Congress R. In the 1971 Lok Sabha elections, Indira's Congress R secured a resounding victory, winning 352 out of 518 seats. A few months later, the decisive victory in the Bangladesh War in December 1971 catapulted Indira Gandhi into a cult figure. This period marked a significant shift as Indira began transforming from a democrat to an increasingly authoritarian and arrogant leader. Now, what this rise brought forth? Now, there were several challenges to the regime. Authoritarian rule. With a weak parliamentary opposition, Indira Gandhi governed ruthlessly, leading to widespread corruption and sycophancy becoming hallmarks of her administration. There were popular agitations. In 1974, significant popular movements erupted in Gujarat and Bihar, protesting against the corrupt Congress regime, signaling growing public dissent. Allahabad High Court verdict came out in June 1975, which set aside Indira Gandhi's 1971 election due to electoral malpractices, disqualifying her from ruling or contesting elections for 6 years. Now, with that, the declaration of emergency comes. Faced with no relief from the Supreme Court and a massive popular movement mobilized by opposition parties under veteran freedom fighter Shri Jayaprakash Narayan, Indira Gandhi stood at a crossroads. She had two options: uphold democratic principles and step down, or invoke Article 352 of the Indian Constitution to impose a draconian dictatorship. Indiraji chose the latter, citing a dubious threat to internal security as her alibi. The then Congress President D.K. Barua infamously declared Indira is India, equating a challenge to a regime with a threat to national security. Now, a dark midnight, June 26, 1975. At midnight on June 26, 1975, Indira Gandhi, using a compliant President Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, proclaimed a state of emergency, invoking additional powers under Article 358 and 359. Her government swiftly suspended fundamental rights, arrested all prominent opposition leaders, and brutally gagged media freedom. Even the courts were rendered powerless, declared ineligible to hear petitions from citizens demanding the restoration of their rights. The darkest day came on April 28, 1976, when the Supreme Court, in its shameful ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla verdict, upheld the draconian law, denying citizens even the right to file a habeas corpus petition. Now, the people's verdict. With this, there was people's verdict in March 1977 elections. And what was there? The urge for freedom. To be human is to be free. As Archbishop Desmond Tutu eloquently put it, the Indian populace, despite widespread repression, held on to this profound urge. Then there was simultaneously silent movement. While political parties languished in jail, a silent, leaderless grassroots movement, spearheaded by RSS cadres and other organizations, was spreading across the country. And then there was electoral defeat. When Indira Gandhi called for elections in March 1977, the Congress party suffered a crushing defeat. Both Indira and her son Sanjay Gandhi lost their respective seats. Now, what do we deduce from this emergency? What are the lessons? That there was abuse of power, highlighted how unchecked power led to dictatorial actions and widespread violations of civil liberties, rights, including arbitrary arrests and suppression of dissent. There was forced sterilizations. The Shah Commission detailed instances of forced sterilizations, a stark reminder of the extreme measures taken during this period. Then there were mass arrests and dismissals. More than 110,000 people were arrested and 25,000 government employees were compulsorily retired due to alleged political affiliations. Then vigilance is key. So the emergency serves as a potent reminder that citizens must remain eternally vigilant against threats to democratic values, echoing Joseph Story's warning about republics falling when the wise are banished. So, the J.C. Shah Commission's 1978 report on emergency accesses served as a stinging indictment detailing widespread abuse of power and violations of rights. Many who fought that second freedom struggle are now in power, committed to protecting freedom, equality, and fraternity. Yet, as American jurist Joseph Story warned, republics are created by the virtue, public spirit, and intelligence of the citizens. They fail when the wise are banished from the public councils because they dare to be honest, and the profligate are rewarded because they flatter the people in order to betray them. So we can never forget what happened. So we need to learn from the lessons and be committed to the future democratic credentials of India. So with this, I come to the end of this discussion on Shri Madhav's article. So I just tried to bring the brief and in the concise way this what article is talking about. I'll be posting the link also in the description box. So thank you. Have a nice day.